Hello everyone, welcome back to Zoology Shorts. So we have started the Animal Kingdom series in which we have discussed the liver, fluke in last class, where we have discussed the digestive system, the respiratory system and nervous system of liver fluke. So in present video, we will discuss the excretory system and reproductive system of liver fluke. So if we talk about the excretory system, then it consists of basically two components. First is your flame cells, which is also known as protonephridia. It is the characteristic feature of your platyhelminthes. And second is your excretory passageway. So if we look at the structure of flame cells, then it contains nucleus, cytoplasmic processes, and a cavity. Then it contains basal granules from which your cilia bundle arises. And these cilia bundle, they performed undulating movements which look like flickering candle, thus the name flame cells. Now, if it was next component is your excretory passageway. So excretory passageway is your all flame cells open into excretory capillaries. Then in excretory capillaries open into a large excretory tubules. Then these excretory tubules combine together and open as excretory tubes, which are total 4 in number, 2 dorsal and your 2 ventral. Then these excretory tubes open into a large longitudinal excretory canal, which is also known as your bladder. And then this bladder opens out on the ventral side via your excretory pore. So this was your excretory system. Now let's discuss how this excretion occurs. So protonephridia excretion is a two-step process. First is your ultrafiltration, which is performed by your protonephridium or your flame cells. So these after ultrafiltration, your primary urine is formed. So ultrafiltration, flame cells passes protein-free and cell-free filtrate of the tissue fluid into the cavity. So filtrate consists of your water, toxins, sugars, amino acid, fatty acids, and ions. Now, second steps occur, which is your reabsorption, which take place in your nephridial ducts. So in this step, your primary urine is modified in such a way that your water, sugar, and most important ions are reabsorbed back. And your final urine comprises of your water, toxins, and fatty acids. So these processes also occur in our kidney. So it is similar to the kidney. So this was your excretory system. Now let's discuss about the reproductive system. So it is organism Fasciola is a hermaphrodite, means it consists both male and female reproductive system in one organism only. So it has so male reproductive system consists of your testes. This is testes. So they are branched, yeah, as you can see, and they lie one over the other in this way. So testes combine together and they open into a duct by vasa deferentia. Vasa deferentia open into your seminal vesicles, and there are prostate glands in reproductive system. Then there is a penis, or which is also known as serous, and your genital atrium. And female reproductive system consists of an ovary and oviduct, vitelline glands, which are basically which produces your yolk. Their ducts, a uterus is there, a genital atrium, a Lorentz canal, and your Mehli's glands. So let's discuss this individually. So first, let's discuss the male reproductive system. So first is testes present. There are 2 testes as we discussed. These are branched and they are in tandem position, means they lie one over the other. And wall consists of your germinal epithelium. So germinal epithelium, what? They will produce your spermatozoons. Second is your vasa deferentia. These are 2 cylinder ducts which start from the middle of the testes and they join the seminal vesicles. Then your seminal vesicle is your curve-shaped, S-shaped structure which stores your spermatozoa and join your prosthetic duct. So prosthetic duct is your narrow tube surrounded by prostate gland that open into it. So this is your prostate glands and this is your prostate duct. So function of this prosthetic duct is still not known. Then there is a serous, which is your copulatory organ, also known as penis. So a cavity is known as ejaculatory duct and it is surrounded by a wall, and this both forms the serous. Then there is a genital atrium. So this is a small chamber which is common for both male and female. So your serous, it opens into the genital atrium by a male genital pore. Also, there's a one term which is known as serous sheath, which is your basically membrane which surrounds your seminal vesicles, prosthetic duct, and your serous. So this is your serous sheath, which includes your serous, your prosthetic duct, and your seminal vesicles. So this was your male reproductive system. Now let's see female reproductive system. So female reproductive system, first it includes ovary, which are your branch tube, right side in front of your anterior testes. So this is your ovary. These are also highly branched, and their wall consists of germinal epithelium, which produces your ova. Then ovary continues into oviduct, which is short, thick tube, starts from left side of ovary, runs inwards, backward, and meet median vitelline duct. So this is median vitelline duct. So vitelline glands produces yolk, and there are various vitelline ducts which all combine together and form this median vitelline duct. So at the junction of median vitelline duct and your oviduct starts your uterus. So uterus starts from the junction of oviduct and median vitelline duct and runs forward as a white tube. So it basically has two parts. So open into a genital atrium by female genital pore. So uterus open into female atrium by female genital pore. And its main function is to basically store your ripe capsules, and this terminal part of uterus serves to ejaculate the capsule outside. Then there is your Lawrence canal. Lawrence canal is slender tube, rises from terminal part of oviduct and runs vertically upward. So this is your Lawrence canal. So previously its function was not known, but now it is considered as the vagina that receives the penis during copulation. Then last gland is your Mealy's gland. These are numerous unicellular cells that surround and open into a junction of oviduct only, median vitelline duct, and uterus. So they lubricate the passage of the capsule along uterus and harden the capsule. So their main function is to lubricate passage for capsules, and they harden the capsule as they are ejected from the organism. So this was your male reproductive system. So in next class, we will discuss about the life cycle of Fasciola hepatica. So thank you so much. If you like the video, then please like it, subscribe the channel, and thank you so much.